Alright. Friday, huh? So, alright, okay. Alright. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. I just gotta... No one is here today? Alright. I thought that was a day that it was a thing. Alright. If that's not a thing, I gotta keep trying to make progress wherever I can make it, so... I just gotta figure something out. The art room. The art room says, yeah, Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Interesting. I was just reading this article. Doesn't it look like this guy is sick? I wonder if he has some kind of illness. No, sorry, we don't have club today, so I was just killing time. Alright. You kinda took away my, was I not able to go to student council on Fridays? I felt like that was a day I definitely could. Alright then, well, if that's the case, then I guess I'll go and check the various areas. I mean, it's been a phase of the moon and whatnot, so I suppose it's possible that there's new stuff to, I don't know, I guess maybe possibly buy and or check or something to that effect. At the very least, I should be taking a look around. I'm sure of that much. I don't have that much, but I got some new stuff. Alright, the Deathbringer. Ew, you don't say. Alright, and then we've got this. We've got the Great Bow. We've got some extraordinarily expensive stuff in this place. Alright, Super Lance. Wait, hold up. Alright, I was checking the accuracy on that one. Not the best. Titanic Knuckles. A rail gun. Yeah, alright. Shoots a metal slug. Alright. And a sword breaker, which is pretty cool. It would be nice to get rid of the weird mask thing on Koromaru. But I feel like I should focus more so on armor than anything else. If I had anything else to go off of here. Alright, so then I'm going to want to buy at least one of those. I can equip that immediately, and I can't afford anything else. That's a bummer. Gonna have to get more money for the rest of this stuff at some point. Alright then. Failing all of that, let me go check on Elizabeth specifically. Is there perhaps any chance that we might have something to do inside this thing? Because that'd be really great if there was. I could use something kind of resembling levity, you know? Alright, it's an action figure of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. I think its owner will be in a good mood on 11/21. Alright, if I can remember the number 21. Please find the missing person. I'm afraid this missing girl has apathy syndrome. Could you find her and bring her a drink to cure her condition? Maid outfit? What? Alright. Interesting, interesting. Oh, you'd like to visit Gekkoukan High. Alright, and a red muffler. Alright. The deadline is 11:30. Oh, already got it. Alright. Retrieve the last old document and return... Alright, from the top of the 5th block. Did I already get that? I'm not sure. Alright, well, I've definitely taken... Let's see, I've got... How many do I have? I've got 2 of those. No, I have 3 taken things. Okay, yeah, alright. So I need to do at least one of these things first. Now, may I help? I would like to perhaps maybe get a little bit of levity after everything that's happened. Ah, I've been expecting you. Shall we be on our way? That would be nice, yes. Please do not be depressing, Elizabeth. I really don't need that in my life right now.
Gekkoukan High School, a place of learning.
I mean, sometimes it is. Other times it's where I listen to one dude ramble on about magic.
It comes as quite a shock that such a warm, luminous place transforms into Tartarus each night.
You truly know nothing of high school if you consider it to be a warm, luminous place. If anything, I fully expect exactly that.
What should I do?
Head inside, I would imagine.
Everyone here seems to be wearing a predetermined uniform. I may draw too much attention to myself. I hope this won't pose a problem.
I don't think it will. Okay, well then, let's say that it did. What are you gonna do about it?
Please excuse me as I make myself less conspicuous.
That is not less conspicuous!
If I stay hidden from view this way, there will be nothing to worry about.
Yeah, because that's what I need, the rumor mill. Alright.
Now, onward and into the school.
Yeah, nobody is definitely going to approach me and ask me why I'm being followed around by a girl dressed up in Day of the Tentacle cosplay. Alright, sure. Surely this can only end well.
This is a surprise.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it's kind of weird that this place has one.
To find a bastion of commerce inside a house of learning.
I've never known it to be one, so yeah, it is kind of odd.
Could you please wait here for a moment? There's something I've been curious about for a while.
Feel free.
Excuse me, I'd like to purchase school lunch. Oh, yes?
Elizabeth seems to be requesting something unreasonable. They only sell bread here, and I can't even use it.
I would have liked to taste these school lunches in their native environment. But I've heard that having bread for lunch can be a pleasure in itself.
I mean, I've been known to eat single pieces of bread at times.
It may prove to be a serendipitous substitute.
Elizabeth seems to have to have bought bread. I thought it said she brought bread.
Now that we're done here, I'd like to see your homeroom.
And nobody seems to be even or even slightly, like, interested in anything about this girl. That's very strange to me. All right. She really stands out.
This is a classroom.
Like, nobody is even turning their head to look at her.
So many desks and students, with such a limited amount of space between them.
Yeah, let me tell you, it gets pretty uncomfortable.
But perhaps, yes, I see. It's designed this way to foster a sense of harmony with others.
I thought it was because they just wanted to stuff as many kids into a room as humanly possible.
I can feel the careful thought and foresight from whoever arranged things this way.
Uh-huh. You don't say.
This observation post must be what they call a podium.
More than most likely, yeah.
I see. Standing behind it does cause a longing to teach, to well up inside of me.
I would be incredibly interested to learn what kind of things you could actually teach.
First question. Diet food or super diet food? Which is tastier?
Well, diet food, the first, would probably be tastier because super diet food implies it would be some kind of homogenized cube or paste that merely gives you the nutrients with none of the fats or the carbs or whatever it is that's bad for people. I'm gonna go with diet food.
That is incorrect.
Okay, well, to be fair, isn't the taste of two different things kind of subjective?
As a penalty for giving the wrong answer, you will receive your own portion of diet food.
I have obtained diet food.
Is this what a classroom lecture is like?
I mean, honestly, yeah, kinda.
I'm feeling rather uneasy with so many eyes on me. So let us move on with the tour.
Like, there's not a single thing about Elizabeth that doesn't stand out. Even if she was wearing a school uniform, people would still be looking at her just because of her very notable hair and eye color. Then again, I suppose nobody really looks at Akihiko or Aigus all that strangely. And they sure as hell stand out. So who knows? Huh, the symbols imply that she was playing the piano actually rather well. I would have liked to hear that, honestly. Oh, she's running! Oh, Lord, she fast! Oh, Lord, she quick as oh! Alright! 10 points! Girl's got enthusiasm to spare, and you know what? It's somewhat infectious, I'm not gonna lie.
Now that I've experienced student life, my outlook on your world has broadened even further.
Neat!
I'd be happy to accompany you again anytime.
I would be okay with your accompaniment, because you always seem to make things significantly better wherever you are. Like, seriously, that actually cheered me up a lot.
Although, to be honest, I don't entirely understand my own motives in wanting to come here.
Yeah, I don't have the slightest idea why you do what you do either, but whatever, it's entertaining.
But while walking so close closely beside you, how should I express this?
Alright, so that could be problematic, admittedly.
I felt very fulfilled.
Alright, well, as long as you don't actually come to understand what any of that means, then it should be fine.
Perhaps what I really wanted to learn at school was more about you.
You don't say.
But why?
I don't know. Keep thinking about it, I suppose.
In any case, discovering the reasons behind this desire should provide an intriguing diversion for me.
Indeed. I imagine it would be nice to have something to do inside the Velvet Room. You don't really look like you got a lot of entertainment options in there. You've head back to the Velvet Room with Elizabeth. 'Twas a rather swell time. Alright. Okay. Alright. I feel better now. That is literally exactly what I needed to be able to keep going. Thank you, Elizabeth. I can definitely see why she's everybody's favorite Velvet Room attendant. Out of all the ones that I've seen up to this point, yeah, no, she definitely stands out among all the others. If nothing else, just because she definitely has the most standout personality. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Alright, so, I know that I don't need any more courage, so I guess I'll just aggressively play whack-a-mole for a while. Seems about as good an idea as any. Not sure what else one could do. But Elizabeth, there was no barricade! Hello, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you to have a change to Tartarus. I believe a path that was blocked is now open. I thought you'd like to know. But there were no blockages, so how could there be further upitude? I admit to being very curious about that. I've been coping. Looks like Mitsuru won't be coming back for a while. I'd like to think that she'll be okay, but I'm not so sure this time. Yeah, I'm none too sure myself. Arf! Koromaru stretched out, not in any mood. Aigis, there you are! Girl, are you okay? I am truly sorry. Even though he took control of me, I cannot believe I did such a thing to you. Can you ever forgive me? Of course I can! You had no... You literally had no choice in the matter. You wouldn't have done it if you could have helped it. It's all good. I will train hard so that I can be a great help to you. Awesome. That's good. Thank you, Aigis. Alright, so... With all that... I suppose... Just focus on stat buffs, I reckon. I'm gonna have to take another trip into Tartarus sometime soon. I suppose it should be okay for me to be able to go there without Mitsuru. I don't use her on the battle team. So it shouldn't matter too much that I do that. We'll just have to hope in that case. Unless the game is just like, nah. You're gonna have to wait until she comes back, which I would understand. There's sort of a cohesive team system we've got ourselves going on here. So I guess I'll check with Fuka next time, on the next day, as soon as I'm done with all this studying and what have you. Yes, my academics. However, I am sick about this all now. Great, awesome. Okay, cool. So we won't be going to Tartarus tomorrow anyway. Never mind. I'll talk to Fuka the day after tomorrow, after I've rested. Bleh. Unless the game gives me a chance to take a nap. Now, that'd be good. I can also try going to the bathroom. That sometimes solves all of my problems. Alright, gossipers. Jeez, they found someone with apathy syndrome at my cram school, too. They're all over the place. You know, I hear the problem isn't just limited to the city. It's happening everywhere. I wonder what's gonna happen to this country. Don't say this country! Mildly concerning. We have absolutely no clue what to do. It's a problem for everyone, to say for sure. Class is ended. Alright, you doing okay, Aigis? For some reason, I was unable to concentrate on the lesson. That is very unlike me. I imagine you've got a lot of stuff weighing on your mind. It's understandable. The bad news is it's a bunch of negative emotions, but the good news is, I mean, you're starting to comprehend the whole being human thing a whole lot better. Silver linings, I suppose. Yukari, I don't suppose you'd like to hang. I'd actually very much appreciate being able to if it's the same with you. I think we're another hangout or two away from being able to actually finish the link, though. Yeah, I mean, we're just at the cafe. It's growing stronger. And it's getting dark out, so yeah. It's gonna be a little bit longer before we see the conclusion to that story. I am very curious about it, though.
Sup, dude?
Not a whole lot. Alright, yo, dog, do you maybe want to go for a walk this time? He is! Alright, yes, let's go for a walk. I would very much like to walk the dog. Everything about this is something that I am okay with. Good doggy, good doggy. He's frolicking happily, and he seems to have vomited up a mad ball. Awesome. Koromaru, apparently, at some point, ingested an entire can of Red Bull, and then aggressively vomited it out at me. Very strange dog, that. Uh-oh, that's never good. Sorry, Nerdface, I've got things to do. Yes, yes. Ah, right, tomorrow's Sunday, too. I have to talk to the sick guy. All right. Well, might as well try to feel better about it first. Gonna feel better about it first, if it's all the same to you. You're no longer tired because you rested. That's just science. All right, no school today. We all know how we spend our Sundays up in this place. Ba-doop-a-doop-boo-boo. A-ja-ba-ba-ba-da-ju-do-ba-da. Oh, hey! You gals okay? What are we gonna do? Neither Tartarus nor the Dark Hour disappeared. Only our reason for fighting is gone. Ah, this is pissing me off. Damn you, Akutsuki! Calm down, Yukari-chan. Getting angry won't help the situation. No, but it's good to not keep that stuff bottled up. That is correct. It is best if we erase him from our memories. I'm more than okay with doing that, honestly. I always thought he was kind of odd. I will refer to him simply as Ikutsuki from now on. Ikutsuki never mentioned anything about his plot, even when we were alone, meaning he completely hid his true nature. It is truly an extraordinary feat. This clearly illustrates how unique his psychological state was. It's scary just thinking about it. And all this time, we never suspected a thing. Ugh, it makes me feel sick. Understandable. I remember how Akutsuki-san would tell the most horrible jokes all day long. But he was just pretending. That wasn't his true self. Do you think he really enjoyed the times we spent together? No one can answer that now. Who cares? All we need to know is that he betrayed us and was a crazy person who wanted to end the world, so yeah. I'll never forgive him from using my father. I mean, I'm gonna have to side with Yukari on that one. It really doesn't matter because he's dead now. He betrayed us. He tried to have us sacrificed to some sort of demonic god. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't really care what he thought about anything. She'll be gone for a while longer. Leaving her be is the best thing right now, huh? Wish there's something more I could do. I get you. But she's not even in the same town as us anymore, so kind of makes that whole situation a little difficult. Oh well. As it is. Let's go see how this fellow is up to. You doing okay? All things considered, given the circumstances? Oh, it's you. Why don't you have a seat? The bench is too big. Sure. Will we be advancing, or am I going to have to wait for another Sunday? No, I guess not. Hey, how do you feel about a pink alligator? I mean, it's interesting that you would bring that up. I mean, a pink alligator... Say, what? No, a pink alligator sounds pretty cool. I realized the events that made me realize that that sort of thing would be cool haven't happened yet, but... Yeah, no, it conjures thoughts of a really cool dude that's gonna do some pretty great things in the future. I thought so, too. I knew you'd understand. He seems rather happy about this pink alligator. See, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. Oh! He was born in the calm forest of green, but he turned out to be pink. He's so visible that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always especially hungry. The other animals dislike him and consider his coloration disgusting, almost like he's cursed. Sounds depressing! So he started living alone. But then he made a friend. His friend was a bird, but a bird that was unable to fly. So the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice its flying. It's embarrassing to talk about. But anyway, how does the story sound to you? I mean, I think it sounds pretty good so far. You should definitely work on it. Really. I've never written a story before, and I'm kind of afraid it's going to suck. but I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters. Maybe I'll be able to show you the entire novel someday. That'd be pretty nice. I'd be okay with that. I started thinking about it the other day, actually. I wanted to write an upbeat story of my own to cheer me up. Maybe if I can find some meaning to life, I can put that in my story. When I write, I can see you in my mind. It seems as if you're telling me not to die just yet. Dang. Well, I definitely feel good about hanging out with you. If I can make you feel a little less pain every so often, then I think that's more than worth it. This is definitely a very good social link so far. It's definitely on the list of I'm invested. I want to see how this goes. The wind is going to start blowing soon. I can feel these kind of things now. I hope I have enough time. Let's go home. We can talk again some other time. No problem, dude. No problem at all. He's making the most of the time that he's got. And you know what? I can respect that. Alright. Okay, well, I don't see Fuka, so... He's looking at you pleadingly. Wants to go for another walk, huh? Alright, well, hang on a second, doggy. Let me just take a quick look. Yeah, I'm not seeing Fuka anywhere, so... I guess that's not even an option, then. Alright. I just wanted to talk to her to see if it was an option. Alright, then. Let's go for another walkie, Koromaru. I think that would be a good thing for us. Oh, who approacheth? It's me, Yuko! I like seeing her. Hello, we meet again. Meeting you randomly like this. It's a nice change of pace. And thus I speak to her for a while Koromaru goes absolutely bonkers in the shrine. The two of you seem closer now. It's a good time for all. Yep. Koromaru is back from playing. You decide to head back now. All in all, it was a pretty swell day, if we're being honest with ourselves. What will I do? I will sleep, obviously. Sleep, the mightiest of sleeps. As we wait and see just what the future could potentially bring. Who knows what's going to happen on the next full moon? I'm honestly actually kind of nervous about it for the first time. You overhear a conversation. Hey, good news, want to hear it? I know you do. I heard the boy who's transferring here today is a... stud. Alright. Really? You just messing with me? No, I heard it from someone who saw him filling out the forms. Which class? 11th grade, classroom F. Oh, well, that's disappointing, but I'll go check him out later. Alright. I guess it's been a while since you two actually talked about inane nonsense. So, that's cool. Of course, I'm sure that that's not going to be inane. Literally the third one this school year. Kind of weird, let's be real. Also, that is definitely a look.
As you all know, this is our third. And that makes it a hat trick.
The class seems unamused.
Please, introduce yourself.
Ignoring that reception.
My name is Ryoji Mochizuki.
Okay.
I would be grateful if you could show me the ropes.
Alright, but you're gonna have to stop wearing that scarf.
Hey, he's kind of cute.
That's just strange to me, but alright.
I was thinking the same thing.
Doesn't look any different than any other guy that's in this school.
Not so loud.
You can hear the girls whispering, which means they obviously aren't whispering very well, if that's the case.
Nice to meet you.
He seems to be looking in your direction. Yeah, I was about to say.
Ryoji lived overseas for a long time because of his parents' work. So he may not be used to all of our customs. Be sure to explain them to him. Now then, you need a seat. Let's see.
Okay, so I've definitely seen someone sitting in that desk before.
But that one's open. Second from the left in the front.
Miss Toriumi, technically that seat's taken.
Also, wasn't Aigus's?
You must be present to be a member of this class, so as far as I'm concerned, that seat is available. Life is nothing but a game of musical chairs. The rest of you should be careful too.
If any of you miss a single day of school, you will and without hesitation be replaced. That is very strange. Alright, well, you definitely don't introduce a character this late in the game unless something important is about them.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You are dangerous.
Okay.
Dangerous? I haven't even asked you out on a date yet.
She would say no.
A date?
Don't ask, I guess. Not important.
I guess. What's wrong with you?
She's got a sixth sense. Don't trust him.
Rejected from the start. You're an interesting girl.
All right, well, the voice is definitely a bit of an eyebrow raiser.
Your teacher understands, Igus.
Huh?
You haven't had very long to be the new student, and already you have to share the spotlight. I wish your classmates would pay attention to me for a change. Hey, are any of you even listening?
I mean, why would we start now? Maya? Haha! Don't think I don't know. I know all of your many secrets. Well, alright then. Slowly but surely, we will get an entire... Like everybody inside this classroom will be an anime protagonist. Quiet down, everyone. Just because we have a transfer student doesn't give you a license to misbehave. Anyone who doesn't settle down will be left out of the school trip next week. Oh, Lord, we haven't one of those. Good, now let's begin today's lecture. Where did we leave off last time? Oh, forget it, I'm not using the textbook. It's full of nerd stuff. You feel tired. Nah, I'll stay awake. She's an alright teacher, plus she's Maya, gotta listen. Indeed, 'twas I who found the corpse. I'm not going to say it again, be quiet. The students who want to pay attention can't hear. If you must gossip about Ryoji, you can wait until the break or ask him then yourself. You stayed awake and really didn't learn anything. That was the most base text of base text. Very little was accomplished that day. Class is ended for today. Alright then, actually hang on, I guess. What did you tell us about Dangerous? He is dangerous. I have reanalyzed him and detect nothing out of the ordinary. However, I have a bad feeling about him. As you should. If you've got a bad feeling about him, then I do too. Plus, it's a little too late in the game to be introducing somebody who's going to be good news. So, definitely going to follow that one. Hey, Daikun, you walking back? Yeah, I am. Alright then, here's hoping that this is the last pre-hangout before the big hangout. Come on, I've got the right persona and everything. Your relationship is growing stronger, but it's getting dark out. You're really doing this to me, huh, game? That's really the that's really the song and dance that we are playing with today, huh?
Sup, dude?
Not a whole lot. What do you think about that Ryoji kid? He's going around asking out every girl he sees. Damn, I wish I had his guts. Ah, cool. We're all talking about him now. Not another one. Well said, Yukari. Well said. And Fuka is also still not here. Oh, wait. No, there she is. Sorry. All right, so how it be? How can I help you? So, I guess we could go to Tartarus? Everyone's okay today. Huh. Alright then, well, I actually want to wait until I've actually finished Yukari's socialing first. I'm kind of dedicated to getting that thing finished, and then we can head to Tartarus. Even with this week-long trip cutting into things, I think we'll be okay. Be careful of Ryoji-san. There's something about him. I don't exactly know what, though. I believe you. I believe and trust in Igus. I don't like how Ryoji-kun hits on all the girls. Well, he's pretty good looking, so a lot of them probably don't mind. Unlike Junpei, who couldn't get a girl if he was the last guy on the planet. I heard that, Yucatan! How dare you say something like that about... yeah, I'm not reading the rest of that. Hunk of what? It's not that I can't say it. It's more so that I just kind of refuse to say something that kind of cornball, you know? I ain't about that. I don't even know how to follow up on that. Alright then, to the arcade as always. Game panic. It's a panic full of games. Punching bag. Give him the punch, give him the bap, give him the boom bang boom, shabap bap, ba-doop ba-dop, bip bop, boop bap, bang ba boom, and all is good. And then I was phone called. No, I do not have time for you, nerdface. Lordy. Oh, no, that's you! I would like to speak to you, but I can't, so I'm sorry. What will I do? Sleep to ignore the fact that I have been blowing people off. Avoid that fact. I don't want to think about it that much. Is what I don't want. The condition has improved. I have the best condition. The greatest condition of all. And it's suddenly Yukari. Hey, girl, what up? You have concerns and worries? Morning. I heard Mitsuru-senpai is coming back today. Do you know if she's okay? I don't know. But I'm sure she's feeling kind of down. I don't blame her, of course. Yeah. Guess we're about to see just... I don't know. I mean, like I said, even the strongest people have a breaking point. Here's hoping she's okay-ish. Class has ended for today, and Yukari is not here. Fantastic. I guess that means I've got no choice but to go to the freaking art class. Alright, fine. Let's advance the story of Nerdface and his weird doctor and/or artist ambitions. Whatever the hell he ends up believing in. Yep, this place sure does still smell like paint. He's trying to get my attention. I need to talk to you again. After art club, let's meet at the same place we talked last time. You say that as if I remember where we talked last time. I mean, I assume it was the rooftop, and it said so in the dialogue thingy, so I know, but still. Alright, what's the haps? Don't tell anyone this, but I'm still deciding about whether or not I want to study abroad. My dad's trying to make all my decisions for me. He chose the school I'd go to, the dorm I'd live in, even the flight I'd take. I haven't had a say in anything. He's been acting all weird since I had that talk with him about quitting the club. It's like he thinks he understands me now. So what? Do you want to be a doctor or an art student? A doctor? Huh. Yes, apparently that is what you want. But if I study abroad, then there's no turning back, right? I mean, I couldn't be a doctor then, could I? You could be a doctor artist. My teachers, my friends, and especially you, everyone's been so supportive. I know what you must be thinking. A chance to study abroad, what an opportunity. Sorry, Daikun, it seems like all I ever do is complain to you. That's kind of what most people do around me. I'm used to it. But I always feel a lot better after talking to you, so thanks. I mean, if it helps, it helps. Seems like he trusts you. Your relationship is even stronger. Soon I will help Nerdface come to his own conclusion, and it will be a good time for him. I mean, I do like helping people, so no complaints from me. We're at rank 7. Now I don't know what I really want to do. In times like this, I must put my faith in the heavens. Alright, well, you can go ahead and do that, but it ain't gonna give you any answers. You can go on without me. I have to go to the bookstore. I'm gonna buy a fortune-telling book and stay up night until I finish reading it. That's a weird thing to do, but alright, to each their own. Have yourself a grand old time. I've got a friend, I suppose, to say hello. Greetings. Mitsuru-san has just returned to the dorm. She looked really tired. She went straight to her room without saying a word. Are you worried about her? Because I kind of am. Worried? No, not exactly. How should I say this? I feel responsible for what happened. Oh, I guess you didn't have any control over the matter. You don't got nothing to be all worried about. Be careful. Alright, just the same thing as before. Same conversations no matter what, no matter where you are in the room? Yeah, you are. Alright. Curious and curious and curiouser still. I am left wondering many things. So many things that I am left wondering. Alright, then to the mall! Sorry. You'll have to forgive me, I had myself a bit of a brain fart, and whenever that happens, I forget literally everything that's happening and what's going on and what I'm doing for like 2 to 3 seconds. It's never fun, but I know that other people have had them, so I know it's not a problem. It'd be a problem if it happened like all the time and it didn't ever like reverse itself. Then I would be constantly forgetting what I'm doing in the middle of when I'm doing it. That sounds like a horrifying existence, honestly. Let us try and avoid such a fate. Alright, as always, we take a nap. The next day. The question is, when will Mitsuru feel better enough to start talking to us? Oh good, the gossipers are here. You overhear a conversation. Have you seen the transfer student in class 2F? Isn't he handsome? Not really. Oh yeah, I did, Ryoji, right? He's kinda handsome and rich. I'm going for him for real this time. That's not fair, I call dibs. Oh, neither of you even have actual character names. You don't have a chance. Plus, he's probably evil. Igus has a bad feeling about him. And then, at the lunchtime, I was assaulted by various peoples. Or maybe just Nerdface. Man, your link goes absurdly quickly. Yeah, I'll go to the club when I don't got nothing else to do. Seriously. If Yukari ain't around, then yeah, I'll head to the dang art club. Don't worry about it. But if she is there, then I ain't gonna bother with that. She is there, so I ain't bothering with that. Hey, Daikun. Yep, I would very much like to reach the point where we could reach rank 10, Yukari. I want to see where it goes. I want to see a resolution. So you say you want a resolution. You feel your relationship growing stronger, and it could become stronger soon. That is exactly what I was waiting for. To quote Akihiko, I have been waiting for this. Arf arf and what have ye. Yes, indeed, you are most certainly dog-shaped. Alright then. Is that enough to... He's looking at you pleadingly. He wants to go for walkies. Then for walkies you shall go. For some reason, nobody else is doing it. And he's all merrily. Look at him go. What will he projectile vomit onto my shoes this day? Ah, Tristogem. Well, alright, cool. Thank you, Koromaru-chan. He is good doggo. I do not care for many doggos, but you are a pretty good doggo. What will I do? I think I'll study. I'll roll the dice on whether or not I'll end up fatigued as a result. Give me some knowledge. And I'm stuck on my worst subject, and cool. I rolled the dice and ended up with absolutely nothing in return. Cool. Ain't that just about the greatest thing ever, except it's not. Oh, how it's not. Oh, and my cold has worsened. Cool. So I have a cold now. Great. Meanwhile, or rather, shortly later, in the morning. Oh, God, no! Okay, I'm tired of you, okay? I'll advance through it decently quickly, but if you want to read it, feel free to read it. I'm going to read it inside my mind, so it goes incredibly fast. He sure is just going on and on and on and on about all of this stuff. I'm sure it's interesting to some, but it's not to me. Like, I can't help but feel like, is he the most common teacher that we end up having to hear from at all times? It's quite frankly absurd. Just how much this game makes me listen to his 50-paragraph-long conversations about inane gobbledygook. Yeah, out-of-body experiences, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, alright. Yep, oh, wow, you're calling on me, are you? Alright, well, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying any attention, so... Yep, I got it wrong. Oh, well, guess I don't give a damn. Like, seriously, whatever. Oh, no, I don't get my full charm added to. The horrors of life. You know what would make this all better? If the person that... Yeah, that would make it better. Hi, Daikun. I've been meaning to ask you, as she blushes, what days are you free after school? All of them. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I just thought that if you get bored, we could hang out and talk. I'll see you later. She seems nervous. You should talk to her after school. It's rank 10. I want a confession, dang it. I want to hear it. I have been patient. I have done all that can be done. I want confession time. Yes, let's go, go, go. And yes, I've got the right persona. I got all that stuff. I was hoping you'd say that. Then, want to come to my room? Interesting proposition. Okay, sure. I admit to being curious as to where this is gonna go. For some reason, I'm feeling so nervous, even though it's you, Daikun. Everyone's in their room, too. I hope no one finds out I snuck you in here. Yeah, don't worry about that. If I accidentally scream, everybody will hear me. Why would you accidentally scream? What am I saying? Don't get the wrong idea, okay? What kind of idea would I be getting here? I'm gonna be honest here. Why would you scream? I didn't hear anything. You got that right. Am I always this crazy? She is laughing and blushing at the same time. Delightful. We have ourselves a conversation. You talk with Yukari for a long time. It's a grand situation. Oh yeah, I wanted to give you something. This is for you. Oh, a special gift. Yukari's strap? You know what it is, right? It's the strap from my cell phone. I got it at the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It's been my special keepsake for many years. Ever since my... Yukari! Are you sure? I used to talk to the toy figurine attached to it when I was here in my room. You must think I'm nuts, huh? But as I got to know you, Daikun, I talked to my little friend less and less. And that's not the reason I gave it to you, though. I'm only gonna say this once, okay? I'm listening. Yay! I was looking for that! That's what we're waiting for! Let me hug her! I said it. Yukari has professed her love for you, and it seems she wants your love in return. You get no choice in the matter. You must give it to her. That's awesome. There we go. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Lover's Arcana hath been set free. 'Tis a grand time. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Cybabel, the ultimate form of the Lover's Arcana. I'll have to make a strong, earnest attempt to be able to actually create that, for her sake. You have mastered the social link. Your power to create personas of the Lover's Arcana has reached its maximum, and the bond shan't be broken. Yay! The Earth Mother. Nice! When all of this is over, we should do something fun, don't you think? I think so, yes. Hey, don't make any plans for tonight, okay? Wait. I want to spend some time together, just the two of us. Nice! I'm blushing, aren't I? Hug the Yukari. You shared a special evening with Yukari. The events that unfolded are left to the imagination. We're all making an assumption, though. We're all just gonna make that assumption.
Where have you been?
None of your business. All right, then. Well, with that having been said and done and is all that is good in this world, how about we take a quick looksy-loosey-loos all the way over at that dang gosh darn Tartarus, why don't we, eh? It's been a while since we've been there. And apparently, there's a blockade that was removed. Not sure how that goes. Oh, wait, no, I can't do it because I'm sick. I'm sick. I have a cold. Oh, no. I hope Yukari's okay. Had not considered this. I had not considered such a possibility. Well, I may be sick, but I'm not that sick. I'm healthy enough to do things, so it should be fine. I'm good. But all the same, I suppose that means Tartarus shall be the next day. I shall spend my time at the arcade. No, I didn't want to go to the damn print club. Great, now I just spent money and time accomplishing absolutely nothing. I mean, I guess some people would say that that would be the usual result of, you know, going to an arcade. And I would say, shut up. Shut up, you big dumb face. Time spent enjoying yourself is not time wasted. And that's just a fact. And I'm no longer sick because I've rested. Yay! Lord knows he's gonna need rest. Oi! You overheard a conversation. The Kyoto trip is almost here. I forgot about that already. I don't care much about shrines, but I'm still excited about it. Me too. I want to see deers, and deers. Just deers, eh? Wait, you're thinking of Nara. I don't understand Japanese geography enough to be able to ascertain what the joke in that is. I guess it's just a mistake of locale. I suppose even if I did understand it, wouldn't be that humorous. Anyway, class has ended for today. You still good, Igus? The manner in which this school conducts its field trips is unusual, is it not? First-year students do not normally go on a trip, but for some reason the seniors have not gone on one either. So this year, the juniors and seniors are going together. That is odd. Although it is phenomenally convenient, so that our entire group is in the same trip group. So, I like to think that that's the game's way of saying, yeah, that's a little weird, isn't it? But I like to, yeah, okay, so Fridays can spend time in the council room. Weird. But yeah, it's like, hey, I noticed a weird inconsistency in the script. This doesn't make any sense, so I'm just gonna point it out. Anyway, oh, weird. Could have sworn that we were already at that stage. Very well. All right then, well, I feel better. So now is the time for Tartaritius. Yes, hello indeed. Junpei-san doesn't seem like his usual self, so I wonder why he's going to see Chidori-san. Maybe her persona went out of control. I did see that happen once. Is Junpei around? No? Doesn't seem so. Interesting. Hey, I heard we're going to Kyoto for the class trip. I just love Kyoto. Well, that's good. What about you, Igus? I have thought long and hard about Ryoji-san, and I still don't know exactly what it is about him, but I want you to remain cautious around him. Oh, don't you worry. I shall. I shall heed the warnings of my robot friend. It is the only fair and just thing to do. All right, let's redouble save up on this thing. Thank you and good day, sir. Honestly, I should probably be taking a break, but I choose to go forward anyway. Let's go to Tartarus. All right, I'll tell the others. I'll just head in there. I'm guessing Mitsuru's probably still not very much interested in going, and that's within her right. She may take all the time that she wishes. But quite frankly, I'd actually like to take a quick look at Yukari's persona. All right, then. Yeah, she ain't here. Yukari. Oh, and Junpei ain't here either. Fair enough. Well, luckily, that changes nothing. All right, let me take a quick look-see-loos here at your persona there. All right. So, yeah. You're definitely getting new stuff, so that is how the personas work. Interesting. Oh, man, your magic stat is freaking gigantic. Pretty awesome. All right, then. We're also going to need to try and get ourselves some money and other such things. Boy, howdy, it is going to be an adventure and a half. All right, then. Well, let's go as high as we possibly can and see what kind of nonsense we can get ourselves into. We about to find out. We about to find out what's happening now. I thought that this whole shabangle was done, but apparently not. Elizabeth seems to be rather adamant about it. And so far, she has not been incorrect. So, seems like a safe bet. Safe guess. Feels like the right situation. Alright, that being said, despite the fact that I know that I can handle the monsters in these floors, I would prefer to actually, if possible... Alright, fine, I guess I don't have a choice. I didn't want to actually fight anybody until we managed to get to the next section. Alright, weak against the wind. Alright then, hang on. Let me just stab you up real good.
Nice one. The enemy's off balance now.
How I knock over a giant sentient arm, I don't have the slightest foggiest clue, but Conviction sword? More like shut your stupid face sword. Well, ain't that unfortunate?
The enemy's returned to normal.
Egads! Whatever will we do? I mean, it's not like I could just do this or anything. I mean, that would be absurd. Yeah, funny how that works, ain't it?
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at 'em.
And thus great damage was done. 971, holy crap. Oh, I guess characters, all characters' lines change when they get better personas. I guess I just didn't notice with Ken, because I don't think I actually ever finished a fight with him. I always ended it before he got a turn. That's really interesting.
Level of aptitude has increased.
No doubt. Any level ups anybody wants to have is totally cool by me. Getting stronger is always a boon in an RPG. Alright, ignore any and all shadowy, monstery people that we possibly can. Shut up, you. I heard your weird little rumble-bumble noise. Be careful! The floor has more enemies than normal. You say that as if it means something, when we all know that it means jiggity jack! I could have avoided that and just gone up the stairs. I chose not to.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Alright, well, we have advantage, so that's the good news. Because I don't remember what these things are weak to.
Undefeated enemy.
And it's looking like I'm not going to know. Alright.
Commence with an all-out fatal strike.
Fair enough. We are dealing the big time damage up in here now. We are all okay. We're all alright and okay with that. Ugh. Every time I try to say something, sometimes I fuse it with what's the second half of the sentence is going to be. And it ends up sounding, really? Almost 1,000 experience points from that fight, huh? Dang. Looking like this is still a very adequate place to try and level up to. Was that there before? Maybe it was. Ah, man. I don't remember what the last floor we were on was actually numbered. Also, that reminds me. Currently, I am at level 57, and I'm actually pretty dang close to 58. Not bad. I should be able to make some pretty strong personas, conceivably. That'd be super fantastic and great. Oh, yeah, no. Just a new block is up. This staircase was not here. Wow. All right. Something seems very different about this floor. The enemies are different here, too. I don't remember the place, but what is it called? Like, Close Side? Like, I don't know. Ain't there a town in Earthbound that you go through like a thing and then you end up in like a parallel version of it that's all like trippy-dippy? This reminds me of that. Whew, all right, then. This is definitely a strange place to be. Oh, Lord. It's also going to make seeing the monsters a little bit more difficult, if I'm being honest.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
All right. I'm going to hit it with various magic spells in the hopes of finding its weakness in time. That was not its weakness. That is going to be a problem. Maybe shooting it to death is a weakness.
It has multiple weaknesses.
It is weak to ice and light. All right. Do I happen to have anything that might be able to do that? Freeze all foes? Absolutely. Just to be on the safe side. Now that I know what these things are weak to, I won't have to rely on items next time. But this time, I just didn't want to find out what their attacks could potentially be. Because that looked like a super rare enemy. So, that could have ended horribly for us. And even though that was a new persona, like some kind of dude in a big fiery wheel, I'd much rather take this. Because, yeah, that's why I want it. As our weird baboon creature grows even stronger. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, then. Don't mind me. I'm just going to grab this real quick. Lion sandals! All right, well, we're leaving. I ain't getting into any fights without having advantage first. Woo! Some kind of Technicolor thingamaboo. I could barely sense a strong presence. Might take me a while to find out what exactly where it is, though. Fair enough. Then I will open up this. Rancid gravy? You shouldn't have. And shankadoo! Hello, new enemies. Ah, more blobbies.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Go right ahead. I'll try to find their weakness ahead of time. You never know.
Good choice. The enemy is down.
All right, then. Now I know.
Fatal strike.
Every so often, the first element I use ends up being the one that they're weak to.
Good job.
Looks like all of my advanced training really kind of paid off in the end. Was it this one? It was! Hey, good job, me. You figured it out. All right, yeah. My advanced training really paid off because, I'm definitely strong enough to deal with the dudes in here. Granted, I'm hiccuping. I haven't been given the time. I haven't given them the time to hit me, so I don't know. Maybe if I didn't get advantage, they'd be able to completely annihilate me, but still. The 171st floor, you say? That's still a ways away, so you best be careful. You say that's a ways as if it was a ways, but it's not a ways. It's in fact rather close by. Oh, Lord, it's a bunch of samurais.
Right first.
It's a bunch of Samaramanai. Samaramanu. Samaramading-dang. All right, then.
I'll show you my true power.
Hit him up with all them newfound powers there. There you go, Yukari.
There are 3 enemies left.
All right.
Shot. The enemy is still alive.
Did I not ask you to analyze this?
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
All right, yeah, you go ahead and continue to do that. It'd be nice. It'll also be nice if they were weak to fire. They weren't, though. All right, then. So I guess I've got no choice but to switch over. You've got ice magic. Yeah, you do. It's been a while since I've actually bothered to change my persona. All right, then. Let's see if ice is the magic number. The magic element, as it were. It was not.
It seems Hama skills work well on this one.
Ah, you don't say. So basically exactly what they were, yeah, that makes sense. Also, okay. Damage to all foes, deals medium strike damage, but now I don't have any of those abilities that multi-hits. Alright, then fine. Big time physical damage to all of them? We'll take it.
The enemy is still alive.
I would have preferred if you didn't. I would have rather defeated you to get the sweet benefits from it. Damn shame, that. Alright, then fine. Hang on. Where's my ability to throw medium fireball? Thank you. There. All right. Well, now I know. Now I actually know what I gotta do next time. So, there you go. Light magic is definitely my least favorite to have to use, along with dark, because it's never a guarantee. Sure, it's great when it does work, but when it doesn't, man, it's a pain in the butt. In the tuchus. All right, just gotta keep on learning up these new enemy weaknesses. We'll try ice first. Ice was not the answer. All right, was wind the long-held answer deep within our hearts? Nay, it is fire that is the weakness. All right, we can make that work. Don't you worry about it. We got fireballs for days, courtesy of the good doggo. Yes, yes, woof woof. 2 arms, and there you go. Good doggo. All right, then. I'm just gonna keep on grabbing those EXP cards, if you don't mind. I feel like that's... All right. I'm surprised I'm able to actually get these as consistently as I am. I feel as if I should be messing up more, but I'm not. And there's a way to escape, but I choose to not escape. That was never in the cards. All right, well, if you're gonna be in my way, I have no choice but to stab you in the butt. We know what they're weak to, so... Don't even bother wasting your SP. Instead, more than a little, yes. Alrighty then. Now, fireballs! By the power of good boy! I'm not sure if I have a persona that can use fire magic. Should probably check in on that at some point, eh? Alrighty, alrighty. Doggy time! And more experience! Alright, I definitely lost track of that one. Alright, I'll just take the big pile of money. That's totally good too. I need to buy new equipment anyway.
Yes, my skill level has increased.
Hot diggity-ding! What was the thing that you just learned? I remember looking at it and seeing it, but I don't remember what it was specifically. Alright then, it was an upgrade to something you had before. I think it might have been... Was it Diarahan? I don't think it was Diarahan. Either way, it was an upgrade to something that you had before. Wish I could actually remember. Oh well. Let's get up to that next super boss. Or mid-boss. It's not really a super boss. Yep. The enemies are getting stronger. They're getting zestier. They're getting bolder. But I choose to ignore them. They have no choice in the matter. There we go. I got Discharm. So we all know that I've got a disarm and charm and smile. I don't, but let's pretend that I do for the sake of my wordplay. And running past all the bad guys. I ain't got time to deal with y'all. Ha, 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 ha. Well, that's gonna be a bit of a problem.
There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. Alrighty, Throth, you've got... Actually, no, hang on. I've got somebody for this that's, like, way better for it. Yeah, you've got Hama Boost and high odds. Alright. The chances of this working are slim as all hell, even with all of this. But, I've got Hama Boost. Instant kill all foes very high. They're weak to it. Work with me, game. Awesome. Problem is, that takes a whole lot of SP to pull off, so probably for the best to pay closer attention to it. And, what? Alright, well, that's the first time I actually got that wrong. Unfortunately, it was also a persona I already had. Oh, how lame. That would have been a really good fight to get a bunch of bonus experience on. Yes, I am aware of the floor that it's on. I remember basic shapes and colors, Fuka! Would this enemy like to not run away? The answer is yes! Alright, now we just need to hit it. And we did! Alright, could it be not something that is a gun this time? Oh, it's an axe. Cool, I don't use those either. Cool, thanks, game. Thank you so very much. I'm giving it bunk, but still. At the very least, I was able to grab it. Unlike all those other times when the enemies just got away from me. The enemy is on the next floor. Yep, I can in fact remember such things. Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. All right, just ignore all conflicts. Move forward regardless. All right, 3 shadows in the middle. All right, we're stuck in the middle with them. The question is, will we be able to defeat them in combat? I'm gonna give it the old college try, I dare say, and we'll see if we can manage to make it work. I feel like I've dealt with enough enemies with electrical magic to make me feel like we're not going to be going up against something that also has electrical magic. But then again, that's perhaps exactly what the game is trying to convince me into believing when it is in fact actually based solely off of it. They're trying to lure me into a false sense of security, making me think there's no way that the enemy they're going to make me face is going to have me go up against a bunch of electric attacks. All of the enemies up to now have constantly had a bunch of those. But that's just what they're trying to get me to think, so they can spring their diabolical trap upon me. And I'm not okay with that. Alright, so either A, we can defeat this dude and it's all good, or not. And those are electrically charged swords. You can win, I believe in you. Alright, well, I appreciate that, but why are they all...
It's not just a random shadow. It seems to be guarding this area.
Yeah, we've kind of been on this song and dance number a couple times by now. Okay, alright. Let's bust out Throth again. Somehow I doubt this. Every fiber of my being is telling me obviously not, but... yeah, that's really bad. Cool, this game was in fact trying to make me look like a colossal moron. Cool. He thought they weren't going to have electric attacks. What a colossal moron. Ah, great. Well, now I'm trapped in the fight no matter what. We'll just have to do our best, I suppose. Alright, and Maziodyne. Yay! And another one. Alright, fair enough, universe. But if you honestly, seriously, legitimately believe that I'm just going to let you win, well, you're horribly, horribly wrong. Yes, I am aware that she is in trouble. I choose to go down in vain. I'm gonna go down fighting. It's completely pointless. It's worthless. There's no chance of survival. But I'm still going to make this happen anyway. I am amazed you survived that, Koromaru. Massively impressed, but still, amazed and surprised. Alright, if only I had some kind of, I don't know, any kind of advantage whatsoever. Alright, so I guess keeping people alive isn't an option at all, huh? Alright, universe, this is the game you want to play? Then that's the game we're gonna play. This is an absolutely idiotic idea, but you know what? Let's see how long I can last. I'd like the record to show how close I actually came. Those dudes were literally 1 or 2 attacks, 1 Megiddo's away from being defeated. They were so close to being defeated. I can defeat them. I am going to defeat them. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Alright. They got the better of me because of circumstances that were, frankly, a little bit rude, if I'm being honest. I came ridiculously close to being able to take care of these dudes, and I'm going to. Is this not the right guy? What? That's the wrong persona. Could've. Oh, did I switch to Mott? Why would I do that? Alright, well, then I just need to survive a single turn. I'm going to believe that I can. Yep, Maziodyne. That's really cool and great. Really wish you wouldn't do that. But luckily, they kept doing those electric attacks so freakishly often while I had a persona that I was immune to it, that I was actually able to just continue to, you know, sneak in a bunch of extra attacks every now and then. So it worked out rather well. Yes, I am already completely aware of that, but I have a healer for that. which means I can dedicate the main protagonist's abilities to just dealing pure damage and literally nothing else. Alright, that being said, do you have anything that isn't electric-based? No, you're just immune to electric, which is just useful in general. Alright, then. That's okay, that's not why you're here. I need Throth, thank you. Thoth, whatever you want to call them. It don't matter to me. I want to use a big pile of Megiddo all day, every day. Because if I managed to get off just one more of those, I would have definitely won. And if you want to keep doing stuff like that, you are more than welcome. Alright then. And we'll just do a little bit of extra bonus damage with giant fireballs. We have Ken to do the healing. And we've got, you know, Akihiko here to provide moral support and also to be a target that doesn't get hurt with electric attacks. It's a win-win. Alright, you don't need to heal anybody right now, so stab at them. Alright. Yes, our defense is weak, but our resolve is strong. And that resolve happens to involve atomic annihilation! You don't mess with Yukari and I guess the way you guys done gone and done did, let me tell ya. I'm gonna make you regret it a big time. I have the power to defeat you, and I am going to. Yes, yes, yes. Ouchies, ouchies, and other such nonsense. I am not concerned. Well, no, that's why we're having you heal. There we go. Just give him a big old pile of targets. Yes, yes, I'm doing what I can. Don't worry about it. Medium almighty damage to all foes. Yeah, there we go. Bonus attack. All right, and then we do another Megiddo. We hit them with Megiddos until they literally are mosquitoes. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a sentence that works. Let's go for it. Let's work with it. Burn to cinders. Indeed he is. Indeed he is. Quite a shame, that. Alright then, that's okay. We've got so many damn items. I'm not all that worried about it, honestly. Akihiko can definitely... That's a good use for him. Yeah, I know. And that's really unfortunate for everybody. But we can make it work. We just need to do big damage. Yep, I'm already aware of that. Alright, fine. I'll help Ken-kun since he's doing so poorly. There, now quit whining about it. Yep. And just keep on doing Zeodine instead of things that actually could, you know, help you out in the long run, and we won't have to worry. There we go. Let's focus on big-time healing to Koromaru. There we go. That might allow him to survive. We'll see soon enough. Because these stone arms are super close to being dead. We're calling this the revenge strategy here. A revenge play. All right, we just have to get through one more turn. Less in trouble, more in deadle. That's really more of the situation. Don't worry about it. He's fine. He's fine. Everyone is fine. Everybody is fine. It's just a few measly bolts of electricity. Who hasn't gotten struck by lightning a couple hundred times during their lifetime? Shake it off. Especially after I do this. And there we go. I don't have to be careful. I'm awesome. Thank you, and have yourself a truly terrible day. I will gladly take the level up, though. Thank you for that. Man, it would have been so much cooler if I was able to have defeated them without having to die first, because I almost did. I only had to do it 2 more times, and I would have totally won that single-handedly, and it would have been awesome. Oh, it would have been absolutely wonderful. But I digress. All right, then. Back to the first floor, because I want my OG team back, thank you. You think, oh, surely he's learned his lesson. Maybe he'll have more varied team composition in the future. You would be incredibly wrong. I appreciate the way that you I appreciate the credit you give me, but I assure you, it is misplaced. You always go with the characters that you like most. Doesn't matter how strategically stupid it is in the end. That's just the way of the West. All right, then. So, there we go. So, the question is... I believe I may actually spend some time doing some training, actually. I'm just gonna be going up... I'm gonna be going up various floors, fighting some stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's make sure something's different about the enemies around here. I'll scan ahead. All right, cool. Let's just wait a sec, actually. Before I end things off, let me see. Is Yukari going to tell me about another blockade? Or is she going to tell me about a light chance of instant kill? Do I really want to burn through all of my damn SP for this? I could switch to a much more higher likelihood and win that definitely. All right, that works. We take those. All right, we'll see if we have to go through another mid-boss shadow or if we're just able to move ahead without problem. We'll know pretty quick. Let's see here. Was it Garula? The single target wind spell? Is that what she learned? I do not know. And it shall. Of course, I mean, that is going to happen, of course, because life is never-ending cruelty and unusual circumstances for me. Fantastic. Thank you, universe. All right, well, for a mental note, enemy can do that whenever it wants. Try to not let that be a thing in the future. Good to know. Good to know. I'm glad that your level of aptitude has increased, Aegis. We're all very happy for you. I want all y'alls to be as strong as humanly possible so that we can defeat whatever horrifying monstrosity ends up trying to end our lives in the matter of 19 days. Now, dang it, don't stab the stairs, walk up them. I shouldn't have to tell you that. All right, can you get a little higher? I'm having trouble sensing what's ahead. All right, then, that sounds like a Fuka that's gonna tell me to get to a certain floor. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna fight the enemies, bounce around, probably not actually get to said floor, but then, guillotine axe, of course. All right, and once I get there, I won't fight the monsters or nothing. I'm just gonna fight and fight and fight until I get strong and stronger, until everybody gets exhausted. Then I'll pick things back up later, and we'll, you know, we'll rest, come back to Tartarus, finish up this weird psychedelic block. I did not see the shadow hiding in the corner over there. Fantastic, thank you for that. You're actively making fun of me now, aren't you, game? Like, you're actually legitimately making fun of me right now. It's like, ah, ha, 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 ha. He's weak to electric attacks and has constantly been a massive pain in his side this entire time. Guess what? We don't care.
It's weak against fire.
All right, that's really useful and good to know information. Thank you. All right, we don't need to, but I know in the future. Yep, that's another thing I'm probably going to end up doing. I'm going to learn the ins and outs of all of these various enemies very, very, very well in due time. No, I did not, in fact, want to check your status. I actually wanted to heal. I kind of wish that was the first option and not the second one. There you go. Yes, very good, very good. Thank you very much, Yukari. Love you very much. Thank you, thank you. All right. Could you give me a number? I can sense a strong presence, but I don't know exactly where it is. Oh, Fuka. Why must you be this way? Also, I'm not sensing any monsters at all, which is weird. All right. Oh, there are some monsters. It just, we're hiding for some reason. All right. More than a little weird. Dumbass! All right, fine. At this rate, I'm obviously just gonna end up getting close enough to the that you're gonna end up seeing it anyway. Wanted to end things off, but I guess so. All right, then fine. Let's hit him with the big old electrifying styles. The electrifying lion. That sounds like a thing. All right, medium fire damage. Here we go. All right. Everything is always weak to light and nothing else. I swear to God. Yes, 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 yes. All right, then just use one of your, yeah, use your heat wave technique. Yes, use your heat wave technique. Here we go. I really feel like they should be definitely dead at this point, but all right, then fine. Hit him with another big old zip zap zoobity bap. Take him down. All right, all right. Now, oh, all right, let's try very hard to grab that 8-tiered experience thingy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, now if we could just reach a staircase. If we could just reach a damn staircase. There are so many dead ends. Let me get to a staircase. If you could just maybe let me into a staircase. Why is this floor so ungodly gigantic? I mean, I suppose it's some sort of odd karma. I've been getting lucky with so many of the staircases and so many floors. I guess it would make sense that I would get lost in a massive labyrinth of untold awfulness, and I could not physically see the monster there. What a pain. Good lord. Alright, it's just a lone samurai monstrosity, but he's also going to be a big, massive pain in the ass at the same time, I see. Yes, indeed. Alright then, well, how about we just say nope Sylvania to all that noise in general? How about that? Yeah, how about that? That alright with you? Alright, cool. Because I'm just trying to get myself to a damn staircase. Because I, believe it or not, for the first time in a very long period of time, am actually on a little bit of a time crunch. There's only so much time a day I can record, and I need to be able to at least know for fact what to expect. Because if I know what to expect, then I can plan for it, and if I can plan for it, I can make it all work. And alright, if the exit is going to be like super duper close right over here, I'm actually going to be a little bit frustrated. Yeah, alright, cool, it was right next to where we started. You know, no big. No big. Alright, the enemy might be closer than I thought. Let me double check. Alright, let me double check, but you know, obviously go to another floor so that I can actually do that double check. Because I'm Fuka, and my awesome powers of analysis are rather shaky and inconsistent in their ability to actually accomplish anything. Good lord, what are you, a dowsing rod woman? I know you're doing your best, but bajibs. Bajibs, I say. I say bajibs. Alright, cool, so now I'm trapped in another big old pile of no goodness. Alright, fine. You want to do battle? Then battle we shall. And you're the ones that are weak to fire? I can throw fireballs at you. You think I can't? You're a fool. Alright, if we're going to keep falling over like that, man, we are going to get tired insanely fast, very quickly. And does everything in this place absolutely need electric attacks? Is that just the running theme of this floor? Unnecessary electric attacks? I don't care for it. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. Quite frankly, I'm disgusted by it. Everything about the situation, I don't care for. Y'all are the worst. The absolute worst. The least you can do is give me a very large pile of money. Oh, that's not even a large pile of money. That's just a weapon I can't even use. Now I have to go to the damn store and sell it in order... Yeah, okay, sure. That's not irritating as all hell. Alright, fine. Did I ever learn what this thing was weak to? It's fire. Everything is weak to fire. Alright, Koromaru, I'm gonna need your backup now more than ever. Why is everything about everything so awful always? Koromaru, just set everything on fire, please. Yeah, it's just gonna be you and me on this one, Karu. Alright, thanks for that, game. Very appreciated. Definitely not mildly insulting at all. Alright, give me all the experience. Then I go over here, and I don't want to leave Yukari on the floor. She's far too important for that. Don't worry about it. This is why I've got so many dang these damn items. These ding-dang goddamn items. I'm so flustered that I'm literally fusing the cuss words with the PG alternative words. I'm fusing them together into an unholy mesh. And you can't stop me! You cannot stop my unending, unyielding power. No, I'd rather not. Alright, cool. Ah! Okay, so literally the thing I like the least about this floor is literally the fact that I physically cannot see the damn shadows moving around on the floor. I don't know, maybe it shows up better on the recording or something, but I'm telling you, on the screen that I am watching this on, the shadows blur in perfectly with the floor. So I'm constantly being caught unaware, and it is the worst. So please stop doing that. Alright. And, of course, Koromaru is still poisoned. And that's a goddamn tank. No, no, we're not dealing with that, no.
I don't think you can get away.
Yeah, I appreciate that you think that I can't get away. That's cool and all, but here's the thing. I don't care. Yeah. So, that's a pretty cool opinion that you had there about whether or not we could get away or not, but not really negotiable at this moment in time. I kind of need to get away, so we are, by very definition, getting away. So, I wouldn't worry too much about that. All right. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. All right, so shadows approaching. I am already aware of the fact that that one was going to follow me. And these dudes are all about this frickin' whatchamacallits. They're stupid frickin' light weakness. Fine, you want light? Oh, I'll give you light. I'll burn through all my SP in one fell swoop. You think I give a damn? I don't. Thank you.
Good job.
Because I have kind of run out of dams to give at this moment in time. All right, now, this time, game, if you'd be so kind as to... Never mind. Okay. That was luck. I had lost track of which one it was when they all got flipped over like that. But I managed to figure it out. Got a new armor thingy. I will look at that soon. I didn't realize that that enemy was actually following me. The way that it was moving made it look like it hadn't seen me yet. That's on me, not the game. That's on me. That's on me. Yes, weak to the light. Thank you. Wonderful time.
Great battle.
All right, here we go again. Just give me the experience. Thank you. Double up? No way in hell. I'd rather just take my experience card and leave. If and it's all the same to you. All right. And I can't even complain about the messed up maps because that's my fault too. All right, so that's a dead end? No, it's not a dead end. See, that's the problem. My messed up maps, which are my fault, I know, make it really hard to figure out what's a dead end and what's not a dead end. All right, I found it, the 180th floor. Okay, all right. Then, I'm gonna jump down, I'm gonna save, I'm gonna step back for a while, I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna do myself a big old training montage, and the next time you see me, I'm gonna be even more powerful, I'm gonna have new personas, probably, it's gonna be fantastic, it's gonna be amazing, it's gonna be wonderful, and I'm gonna kick all kinds of ass, and we are gonna conquer the ever-loving hell out of Tartarus, and any other kind of horrifying monster that decides it wants to rear its ugly head into our business, because I have come too far, and put on too many fights, and I have made too many sacrifices, and we have lost too many friends, and we have dealt with too much crap, and been betrayed too many damn times to let anything else get in our way. I'll see you all then.